These females are not living on recruit difficulty.
You know, who knows? Maybe when someone donates or subs, they will show off a little extra to their viewers by putting a star on a wall or writing their name on a board that just happens to be out of arm's reach and behind them, so we do a little spin.
Are not living on recruit difficulty.
Bitch. Come on. Well, let me start off by saying that I absolutely have no problem with any sex work or variants, for that matter. If you have something, flaunt it, I don't care, and make some money with it. That seems reasonable to me, as long as you pay your taxes like everyone else, so that I can use that taxpayer's money to cover some of my boner pills. God bless fucking America. I don't use those pills though. However, it does matter what kind of platform you use that for, because if you start using the polls on some kid's playground to, let's say, share your content, we do have a problem there, and I'm saying this because in my country that shit happened. However, you're gonna raise a very important point. Why are you mad about Twitch hot tub streamers? Aren't they technically within TOS? Well, technically they are, but there's always that gray area, that dualism, I would say, between legality and morality, where you can do a lot of things, but should you? I mean, you can totally cheat on your spouse, but you will become a top-level fucking douchebag if you do actually do that. Even though you are legally bound, like, you're free to do that. But you're also gonna say, but it doesn't really necessarily affect you, and you'd be correct. As a YouTuber, I guess it doesn't really affect me. But there is a comparison that I would like to highlight so that you people can understand exactly why there's so many people with issues with it. Now, I understand as well that Twitch is not just for gaming itself. However, just because it's not only just for gaming, it doesn't mean that it's for every fucking thing under the sun. There are limits there for the TOS, but there's also limits that might not be on a TOS that ruin the identity of the website, and these are important keywords. So let's use another website so that you can understand the picture. Let's use Cornhub, which is a site all about corn, right? Holy fuck, that's not about corn at all. You get the picture. You know the website I'm talking about. That website constitutes of the majority of the content being non-safe for work, of very talented actresses and actors just bringing dreams to a little boy. But you also might recall there was this meme on the website itself, which was Ryan Creamer, a guy who would actually post like some wholesome videos. Well, just being wholesome, man, really. Now, him and some other people on this platform might be what's considered a safe for work folks, I guess. Now, here's the thing, though. How many times you visit the website for safe for work environments? Like, you don't look for content that is safe for work. That's because the identity of the website is for horny people like you and me. You and me. That makes sense. So imagine if the 99% would become the 1% and the 1% would become 99%, meaning that all of a sudden that website would actually be safe for work. Even though it doesn't break TOS, Ryan Creamer and XX69 Chad XX doesn't break TOS when they just, you know, played on the guitar, painted black or something. Even though it's allowed on the TOS, it does ruin the identity of the website, and I'm pretty sure the website would take some measures to prevent that from further being such an unbalanced perspective of the website. So you can apply this to Twitch, of course, just flipping the safe for work for non-safe for work. Even though it's allowed, it should not become a majority when you consider that the biggest target is gaming and other things that might be like, again, playing the guitar, for example. That would be advisable on Twitch, because there's no other platform really for live streaming of the such. Now you do have YouTube, which I do stream. Another shameless plug. I gotta stop with these, man. But yeah, those would be the keywords of that comparison, is the identity of the website. You might not do something wrong. And again, I would also like to talk about that each case is a case. And there is a point that a lot of people make. If men do this, all of a sudden it's not an issue. And even though I do see a woman could possibly do a hot tub stream and not do the outlandish shit that some of them do, which is like, oh my god, you just donated. What's your name? Or to start writing fucking names on their tits. You might have some streams. I'm not gonna say that these don't exist, but I haven't seen one yet. But you can have honestly streams of women who, hey, we're on a hot tub, we're talking, we're chilling. Oh, thank you so much for your $5 donation, and they continue talking about some random shit. The same way that Moist Critical, and that's why I think it's a bullshit thing to say that this is a man versus woman situation. Moist Critical did it and he didn't get backlash, but Really? Did he not get a backlash because he was a man? Or was it because he just make it as a joke? He was like, there's nothing hot about that fucking stream, let me just tell you. It's just an inflatable pool. Goddamn, Moist Critical is a genius. But you understand what I'm saying? It was a parody. It was not supposed to be sexualized in any way. There's nothing about it. And when he did get a donation, the only thing that Moist would be is, I guess, moist. That was terrible. Shut the fuck up. Now, I would also like to highlight that this is not specifically to target female streamers, as much as it also hurts them. I mean...
And it f***ing pisses me off. Like, I'm all about getting that bread. I am. I really am. I'm like, yes, queen, do the hot tub stream, but please don't do it on Twitch. Because it makes my life miserable. Because then I have people coming from your chat where they see your hot tits covered in bubbles to my chat asking to see mine. But we don't do that here.
You have tons of female streamers that are against this because there's something very funny about the human mind, which is called perception or impressions, right? Something that you can never avoid, something that you cannot control. When you go to just chatting and in a sample of 10 thumbnails, 6 of them being sexualized. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're gonna start to get this perception that women, in order for them to be successful, they gotta sell their fucking bodies. There's no other way other than selling, like, the idea of sex sells, which it does, but in that perspective, not being in a platform for that. I might know, because I have examples, personally, CodeMiko, right? I love CodeMiko. Minx, I feel like they actually have some value to their streams. They don't, like, even though they might touch on sexual topics, they touch sexual topics in the way that Moist Critical does, or almost every single guy streamer does it, which is to not really sell their image, but still have a good time and still have mature content, sure, but not really rely on the easy way out. CodeMiko specifically, bringing something that we'd never seen before with the level of technology that she brought to our stream. It's quite remarkable, with no joking right now. And we have female streamers who actually put some value, and they work their fucking asses off, by the way. But even when I know this, as a person who just told you what I think, I go into the... I guess it's an innocent reaction, but what I look at is like women are taking the easy way around. Even though it might not be the majority, but I see so goddamn many, too many, that I guess influences my brain to think that way. And obviously, if you don't have well-regulated men, and this is where the Sims come in, right? And they start spamming on some streamers, like innocent streamer who's actually just playing some games to show tits, you're gonna raise a culture that is over-sexualized. The audience on Twitch expecting female streamers that they're all the same and they have to show tits. And that's a problem. And again, you want to do that kind of stream, you feel comfortable doing hot tub streams, I have no problem with that, sister. But you have to take it somewhere else. Because that's not for Twitch. That's the problem. Oh, but it's not on a TOS. There's a lot of things that are not on a TOS that you're not recommendable to do. It is not recommended for you to do. Although Twitch does have a clause against sexual suggestive content, which they are looking into it regarding this meta, let's call it, as they call it. I honestly believe some of these Twitch mods and administrators are the first ones to donate in these streams, but listen, let's see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching me, and a like would be very appreciated. And hey, subscribe if you like this type of videos. See you next time.